Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode, and here we're up on this Vulkan space station. This is the last system we visited in the previous video. What I've been doing off camera is wandering around a little bit, doing a few missions which I'm going to cash in a minute. And what I want to do in this video is carry on working on the milestones that I want to complete before the Beyond update comes out. You can see I've the Corvax. You can see here the Corvax is complete, except for the fact that I've got to do about another 14 missions. Vulkan is probably about another 10 missions. Go visit another 2 systems. This is what I want to do in this video, is get the systems up, so then I can then just work on the missions. The GEC are up to date, and of course the language has still got a long way to go for all 3. I think actually Vulkan now are up to 206. So it looks like the Vulkan have gained a little bit. I have been wandering in and out on here. Of course, one advantage you can do is if you're in a space station like this, if you happen to quit out and save the game and take a break from playing, when you come back in again, you can always ask all these guys again for their language. But before that, what I want to do now is we're just going to cash in the missions here. So I've got a few missions which I've been working on off camera, mainly the grind missions and these 2 photographic ones. See, they're all, I'm not sure who this is. Anyway, we're going to get that. This is a GEC one. Well, I think that was just a hangover mission. And of course we don't really need that, but so we're going to get another 3 Vulkan missions here. So that's superconducting fiber. Perfect. So we've got 64,000 credits. Our standing with the Vulkan has increased. And we've got another 138 nanites. So our standing's doing very well. Browse missions. We could raid a planetary harvester before we leave. No, I think I want to move on to a new system and start again. That's what we got here. Got some neural ducts to sell and some superconducting fiber. I've also been making some fusion igniters off camera with my advanced manufacturing. Not that I need the cash, but see what we can sell off. Oh, we can sell the superconducting fibers. Neural ducts, we can sell those. And I missed the fusion igniters. Must be in here somewhere. Minus 6.3, and that will give us another 64 million. Yeah, I think I'll take that. That should take me over 1,300 million. Yep. And I've got so much money, I just don't know what to do with it. Nothing to spend it on. And just for a little bit of an update on the missions I've got outstanding. See, I've actually finally got down to 2 pages. We've got 2 photographic missions. One's to take a picture of a hollow terminal, and one's to take a picture of a resource depot. And of course we've got a few missions to kill sentinels. I'm not sure what that is, to kill creatures. Maybe we'll look at that. Track and scan planetary creatures. I'm not sure where that came from. Okay, let's have a quick look at. So I just need another 2 creatures to get that hollow zoo. Maybe we can work on those missions. There's one thing I do want to do before the Beyond update comes out, whenever it does come out, because Hello Games are still being very quiet about, well, stage 3. In fact, they're being very quiet about all aspects of Beyond at the moment. I have to admit that I was hoping for maybe a little bit of more information coming out. Actually, I just want to show you this, guys, as well. If I just come up here, I just want to show you this cluster of all my frigates, because they're back from the missions that I sent out. Maybe what we will do is cash them out. You can see the sheer number of frigates I've now got clustered around my ship. Actually, let's get a picture of that. I like that. Yes. I mean, the meteorites are going to get in the way. It's just like that. Because when you're out in space, you can't maneuver the camera that much. I actually like that, actually. So that's going to be the thumbnail sorted. And I mean, I think the maximum number of frigates you can have is 50, and I don't think I've got anywhere near 50 at the moment. But it goes to show how crowded the sky above your capital vessel can get if you buy too many of these frigates. Never mind. It's time to move on to a new system. As I say, I do want to get the... because I do want to get the... because I do want to get those two Vulkan systems, because I think once I've got those two done, it'll give me a bit more freedom, because I can always go back through my extensive list of systems that I've already visited. There's a comfortable Vulkan system here. That looks pretty good. Yeah, because that's one thing I've been considering, is maybe going back and revisiting some planets. I think this will do as a starter one. Yeah, I mean, it could be fun. Maybe it's time to go back and see if I can revisit the first system that I actually landed on when I actually started this playthrough, and just see what it's like. I mean, it's going to be a very simple, basic system, but it could be fun. Right, we've got a contaminated planet here. What's that beyond? That's the verdant planet. What's that? That's got copper, paraffinium, and silver. So what we're going to do is just going to drop in the space station. Of course, first thing we're going to do is have a quick chat with these guys, see if we can get some more language going. Yeah. I mean, I've been stocking up on Mordite. So we've got the keyword for explosion. That's going to be an interesting concept. Leave calmly. I mean, maybe if one of these offers me a mission, I'll take the mission. Question mark. Got the keyword for distance. He's got a really big head, hasn't he? Gesture calmly. Warren is not reassured by attempts to keep calm. Anything appears to be greater distressed. I should have gestured angrily. I mean, it would be really cool if they, as part of Beyond or some future update, they really started to expand the role of the NPC races, especially the Traveller one. Let's go there. Yeah, maybe if there was another galaxy where the Travellers came from, you could go and visit it and explore it. I mean, that'd be cool. Browse missions. So we've got a mission to deliver an item, and that's about it. I mean, could take a photo of a portal. That's an easy one for me to do, simply because I can just fly to my base and take a picture. I think we're just going to deliver an item. I do want to focus on these missions as opposed to doing the other ones. Otherwise, it's just I'm just gonna lose focus. Actually, we haven't talked to any of these guys recently, so holographic. So it's outside the galaxy map. Well, I do want to go to another one. I'm just going to accept the gift. I mean, the odds are that it won't be a Vulkan system, but then if it's a Korvax system, or even a GEC system, so I can get some language. I mean, we can turn it to our advantage anyway. Of course, this is one of the nice things about No Man's Sky, is this random element, because you just never know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna, yeah, I mean, there's nothing much here anyway in the way of missions. We can passing the baton. This is a single planet system. It's another Vulkan system, so that should complete my milestone for visited systems. We'll head for the planet straight away. We'll give the planet a little bit of a quick scan. This is an arid planet. I mean, we might be able to do some of the other outstanding missions down on this planet if it's not too hostile. I mean, I've got some sentinels to kill. Brakes on, roll the ship. Wow, that came in so fast that I was overshot. Yeah, I didn't roll fast enough. What have we got here? Got rare firestorms, low security, generous. This could be worth checking out as a planet. There's some selenium down there as well. Some antimatter. I'm not going to worry too much about those damaged containers. Wow, this is a pretty good place to... My health is probably going to be at maximum anyway. Microprocessor, navigational data, yeah, well. A few ships here. Nothing that... I don't know, that doesn't look too bad. 20 slot one. Anyway, let's just get into here. Deliver the holographic crankshaft. Deliver goods to the secure depot, thank you. Turn to mission agent, yes. We'll get there eventually. I just want to see if there's any tritium for sale. Nope. I think I'm going to pick up some fuel. Not that I'm short of cash. Thought of an alien intimidating, so at least the stance is not one of aggression. So she appeared to be asking for my help. Okay, let's do this mission. We basically got to scan for 3 creatures. Well, that ties in with the other mission I've got to scan creatures. And we're on a planet that says there's abundant fauna, so... Well, oh, I should have asked for directions. I'll have a chat with him again, see if he's going to give me something. No. Okay. We got the keen word for... Oh, we got these couple over here. Now, if one of these offers me directions, I'll take it. Leave silent. Enable hazard protection. I'm not sure. The way it's implies that some seems they seem less responsible for. Well, give me. Yeah, we're going to ask for directions this time. The directions to a place of interest. And we got a drop pod. That will give me a target to aim at. This is the drop pod's over there. Because we're going to spend a little bit of time wandering around the planet. Drop a save game. If I was curving away, game, and you still managed to let me crash into the top of the space station. Well, just throw out a scan. I think we're going to land here anyway. Because that will give me a manual save. For any of you guys who've not seen a drop pod before, drop pods are for the thing. Why isn't it letting me open this up? I'm curious. I'm just gonna. But of course, it won't let me do it. This is a trap that happens. That because I've already got a fully expanded inventory, I've just expended resources, gained nothing, but well, gave you guys a bit of a demonstration. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I put out a signal booster. Okay, I need some one metal plating one. Because of course, when I killed myself, I lost my signal booster, so maybe it's a good time to actually make a new one. When it's not like they're heavy on resources, so yeah, okay. Drop that down. And see if we can find anything around here. Right, we're going to input navigation data, got loads of them. Select the desired frequency. I think we'll go for secure frequencies. Now, in theory, because there's only one planet in this system, manufacturing facility protected, thank you. How far away is that? It says 14 minutes. Oh. Right, just pick that up. I think we need some thermal protection, so we're just going to use that up. There's a creature there, so we're going to go for a scan. Hopefully, if we scan that one as well, that should work on the mission. Right. 2 of 8. Okay. That's the turn to a mission agent. Yeah. What I want is this is 14 minutes that way. Well, I've got nothing else to do. Got the missions. Let's just get out and do a bit of exploration. I mean, you could be too fixated on missions sometimes. I just want to check the sodium situation. Yeah, I've got loads of sodium. Yeah, sometimes you can just be a little bit fixated on doing missions. I know I've been very fixated on them for well, about the last 5 episodes, I think. So maybe it'd do me a little bit of good just to get out and do a bit of exploration. See if we can scan some more creatures if there's anything around. And we'll just walk to that manufacturing facility. That looks like another target. Vicious results, scan unique features, yes. Return to life form, okay. At the outpost. Well, we better do that. Otherwise life would be a little bit difficult. Dihydrogen. Never turn down condensed carbon because I seem to go for condensed carbon seems to be the one element I seem to go through a lot of. Now, while I'm walking across the surface, I do want to talk about something. Somebody asked a comment, I can't remember when, and I do think about it from time to time, is because if you play some survival games, you're always kind of hanging on the edge of a thread. I mean, Imperium's a bit like that sometimes, but there's so many things wanting to kill you, especially when you get near hostile POIs, that you can get a little bit tense. The big differences with No Man's Sky is that although there's hostile environments, if there's nothing in No Man's Sky that will kill you outright unless you are really negligent. So No Man's Sky is a little bit different from other games in the sense that No Man's Sky, yes, it sets out to rough you up and provide threats, but what No Man's Sky tends to do is it gives you lots of opportunities to kill yourself, as I've demonstrated a couple of times in some of my videos, especially with the plasma thrower. Well, I don't think it's called the plasma thrower anymore, is it? I can't remember now. With this, yeah, well, the plasma launcher it's now called. Because it ricochets, I think I've killed myself more times than I've actually been killed, simply because of that crazy ricochet that drops. See, a game like this, a drop. If you're not paying attention, you can actually fall down holes, especially in the early game when you don't have a lot of jetpack power. That's basically how No Man's Sky works. It doesn't really set out to kill you. It just sets out to give you lots of opportunities to kill yourself. Even doing something simple like this, I mean, now it's easy for me because I've got the jetpack boost. But early in the game, it's very easy to try and jetpack up to this space station, make a couple of mistakes, and before you know it, you're dead. Anyway, report success. Salutes as they leave, they've gained their respect. And we've got an ion capacitor, and we've now got another mission. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to summon my ship back to here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the ship to fly to the manufacturing base. Because I would really like to try and get a formula. Because, again, that's one area where I think there still are gaps. And here we go. Bang. Oops, I'm hooked on the space station. Oh, I'm in trouble here. Just going to do a reload, guys. And, I mean, that's the reason why I always like to drop a save before taking off. Let's see if we can get out of it. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to move the ship away because I think I'm right in front of it. So what we're going to do is just move to here. That's interesting. So you can't move a ship on another platform. If I go to another platform, I've got loads of data things. Can we actually move to another platform over here? Say this one. Will it? That actually, there's some resources. That's interesting. I never knew that the ship, you couldn't move across platforms. Once you've been summoned to a trading station. Right, let's take off. I'm gonna... Well, I got away with it that time. Yeah, I never knew that you... Once you've been summoned to a trading station, that you couldn't move platforms. So the trick is to take off and turn away from the base as soon as you get off the platform. I must admit, that is a problem that was introduced, I think it was part of the next update. It never used to happen. Anyway, we're going to come in here. This is the manufacturing base. I'm just going to drop down here. And we're just going to, well, we'll grab that. Got a life support module. And we'll drop the manual save. And it looks like we've got some carbon something here. Grab that. Getting low on. I can use the stabilized oxygen. And what have we got here? Just grab that. So we're going to go through the reinforced door. Come to and blast our way through here. In what we got here. And what we got here, manufacturing facility. Get war preparations disrupted, ammunition production stalled. Alarm hasn't disrupted the factory's production line. Resources are being drawn from the vaults below, but they have run dry. You could obtain whatever mechanism for creating the right element. Well, I'd say that it's saying ammunition. I would say pure ferrite. Factory's work has continued. I reap my rewards. And I've got a formula for destabilized sodium. Well, I suppose it's got its uses. And we have that. Now I do have a mission to kill some sentinels, so maybe, where are they? Maybe we can go and we can fight with some sentinels. There's one over there. There's normally two hanging around. Well, come on. Play the game. There we go. Got a mission for that. For some reason that is bouncing off the grass. Just get back to the ship and we'll see what turns up. I think we're going to go with range. Get his attention. Reload. Wait. I don't really want to spend too long doing this. Let's grab that. See the ricochets there? One way to put an end to them. Don't think I actually need anything else here. I think we're just going to bail out now, guys. Of course, we're going to have to fly across the surface. Well, that went fairly well in its own way. I got quite a few missions to cash in, or I should have a few missions to cash in. Where's this? Oh, Mr. Sentinels. Just having a look round to see if we can find anything else of interest while we're just killing time until the countdown works out. It's gone down now. Right. Where's this? So this space station is that way. Let's get up into space. Oops. You were a bit too close. Let's head for the space station. Oops. Comes back to what I was saying, the theme I was talking about, guys. That's the situation where Hello Games lets you damage and kill yourself. You just fly straight into the space station. It's quite strange, actually, that they don't seem to like you to collide with the ground very much. You can collide with space stations and other items, well, like trading stations as well. So, right, handed missions. We got 3. I thought there'd be more than that. Never mind. So that's another. We've got some organic catalysts that would be useful for advanced manufacturing. Got a quantum accelerator. And this is the actual real mission that we started off with. So we're going to have a quick check to see. That could be, I mean, that's a useful mission to do. We can accept that. And just to give you guys a bit of an update, you should now have all the systems. So we've got all the systems visited for Gek, for Keen, and Corvex. So that's out the way now. And we're now got 4 out of 10 missions. So we've got 6 more missions to do to complete this. And we've got quite a few there. So maybe in the next part we will focus a bit more on the Corvax. I think just to finish this video off, we're going to go, and because this is a single planetary system, it should be relatively easy to just do a quick flip down, pick up those ancient keys and complete this mission. There it is. I mean, that's one advantage of coming to a system with only a single planet or maybe 2 planets. It limits your options for exploration, but at the same time it makes doing missions a little bit easier, because quite 9 times out of 10 the planet's close to the space station, where if you go to a system with say 5 planets, what can often happen is that it will send you to a planet that's a long way away, and then every mission keeps sending you back to that planet. So what we're just going to do is just fly into here, cruise in and land. Oh, it's a bit slow on the landing, and let me just have a quick check it. So we got unusual focus profiles, buildings. We got a creature extermination, and then we got quite a few kill sentinels left. I mean, I could kill creatures, because that could be an option. Have to wait. Okay, we're gonna need to get let's activate that mission, and what we're gonna need is to the exosuit technology. Got loads of phosphorus soon. And what we're going to need to do is go and talk to the plaque. I think I'll grab the oxygen while we're here. And that will give me a nice little top up. And then of course we're going to talk to the plaque. Strange writings, yeah. Seek knowledge of the past, 25 Bordite. Take that. Historical data revealed. How far away is that? 16 hours, wow. I can hear a creature around here. I'm sure I can hear a creature around here. Scan. There's something there. It's almost like it's coming from that direction. Or is it coming from the plaque? They're humming eggs. I think I'm okay for copper at the moment. Let's have a look over the hill. Right, what we're going to do is jump back in the ship. And we're going to have to go up into space, yeah, 6 hours. I certainly don't want to make a 5 to 6 hour video on flying across the surface of the planet. Here we are. Here's the historical site. I'm just going to land. And I'm just going to jump out. And of course, what we're going to need to do first, a quick check of the. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be almost out. What we're going to do now is, that's the large artifact crate. We don't need that just yet. What we need is the architect fragment. We'll find 3 of these. Let's get nice and close. We can blast down. And grab that. That's the first ancient key. There's normally another one. There's always one close to this tower. In fact, it's normally inside the tower. And one of the ways to get in is to actually line up like that, and then you can get straight in on the doorway. Oh, come off it. Thought you were going to cheat end game. Sometimes the keys are in places where it won't let you actually excavate them, and there's actually multiple keys here. So if you're really impatient to do these missions, you could clear out all the keys and then carry them with you. That means when you go to another mission, especially if you've got all 3 keys, I'm not sure why that is. What happened there? It's a large artifact crate. Let's just... Yeah, sometimes if you gather all the keys, you can then circumnavigate when you get the mission again, or you find one of these places. You can actually... Oops. So you can just go for the large artifact crate straight from off the top. There we are. Get in. Fragment. That's the 3rd key. And what we need now is the large crate. That's it. There's the large artifact crate just there. There we are. Destination reached. And see what reward. And this is a nice mission to do because you get a reward from the mission. You also get the whatever's in the large artifact crate as well. Of course, we have to deploy the 3 keys like that. And we've got a preserved trilobite rib cage. Different. And what we got here? Worth 219,000. Used for trading. Okay. That can go to the high capacity. That can go to the capacity. That can go to the high capacity. The high capacity will store that somewhere. That can go to the high capacity. So can that. Got a defense chip. Maybe I'll actually use one of those one day when I'm attacked in space. I think before we leave, we'll just have a... Where's all the creatures gone? Ah, there's one over there. Now I do have a mission to kill creatures. Where's it? Kill creatures. How many more have I got left? I've got 12 out of 23. I suppose I could... Wow. And I suppose... I think I've still got a mission to kill sentinels. So. Yeah. It's like we just completed another mission. Do we have a buddy? Just reload that. Alright. Take that number 2. Time to go. Right, we've got to wait a little bit before we can fly back to the space station. So we'll just have another little bit of a skirt across the planetary surface. Yes, so we should have... Maybe I would... Oh, we have destroy advanced sentinels. Okay. So we really need to pick a fight to get those. Got volatile problems. Okay. Maybe we'll pick a fight for advanced sentinels when we go. Well, I suppose in the next I suppose what I could do is... Oh, what's this? Oh, this is a trading station. Okay, let's just drop in on here. We might as well take advantage of it. Okay. This thing, I'll just reload the... I saw you around here. Where are you? Well. See the ricochet there? Oh. I'm wasting ammunition here. Reload. Okay, let's just... Let's pick the fight. Oops. And what we'll do is we'll just hide and here. Yeah, but what are you? What type? There we are. And these are just normal ones. Reload. Really should use the personal shield actually. But it just doesn't seem important really. I want some quads. Just go back over to here. Right. Yeah, where are you? Ah. There's the quad over there. Again. Reload. Okay, this might not be one of my... Okay, need to get in here and reload. In... Hey, you're not meant to come in here with me. Where is he? Boltcaster. Get the Walker Brain. Hopefully this time I won't kill myself by accident. I think we've done enough here. I think it's time. I'm just going to grab this. And I think what we're going to do is hide in here and do a little bit of trading. Wait, go away. Bat out, bat out, bat out. Flares are approaching. How deeply bark? Warning. They're peaceful. No little the kind of thing there. Give them some pure ferrite. It's the language of their people. Yeah, thank you. Got the word for sleep. Hey, go away, Sentinel. We can offload some junk. I think I've got some junk to sell. Holographic analyzer. Got a quantum accelerator. We don't need that. Defense chip. Got iron capacitor. We'll sell that as well. Going to... No, we don't have anything here. You can always grab the encryption data. Still got my torch on, that's why everything was a bit bright. dinky little tool here. I think we've got clear. Just a quick look through. Did pick that walker brain up, didn't I? Yeah. So we can put that in the high capacity, that in the high capacity, that in the high capacity, that can go there. That in the high capacity, that in the high capacity, and the more die. And that goes there. And what we're going to do is, I got 1 out of 2. So obviously killing a walker doesn't count. I had to kill quads. Never mind, we will fix that problem in another video. It's not going to be that much of a problem. We're just going to get up to the space station, cash those missions in, and I'll give you guys a bit of a quick update of where we are, and then that will be the end for the video. Back over here. There, hand-in missions. 1. Is that all? That's a bit disappointing. I thought I had more than that. Never mind. What happened to the... Okay. That one's still in motion. Let me just check something. I thought I had them. Okay, which means we've got to go back to the trading post. But I think I'll do that off camera, guys. I missed that completely. I can do that off camera. It's not a problem. And just to wind the video up, let's just have a quick update. Yeah, I think I was so wrapped up in killing sentinels that I forgot that. So we're down to 5 missions with the Vulkan. Well, 14 with the Korvax. We haven't done anything. Gek is there. We're up to 279 words with the thing. 214. So we got an extra word there. 245. Got a long way to go. Works there. These are all finished. And we've got just over a page and a half of. So I'll finish that off camera. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.